All Might. Meet Toshinori Yagi, better known as All Might, the colossal, muscle-bound former #1 pro hero with a gravity-defying hairstyle and a smile that could light up a city. And boy does he love to laugh. A lot. His booming ha 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 is nothing short of legendary. Now, here's the emotional bit. All Might started out as a regular, quirkless guy until he hit the superhero jackpot and inherited One for All from his predecessor, Nana Shimura, making him the 8th holder of the quirk. But life, as the symbol of peace, isn't all sunshine and rainbows. A brutal encounter with his nemesis, All for One, left All Might with a severe injury, limiting his hero time to just a few hours a day and forcing him to retire from crime fighting. Here's where things get really interesting. All Might's power, One for All, is passed down from one hero to the next, stockpiling power and growing stronger with each successor. When All Might uses it, he transforms from a lanky, sickly guy to a buff blonde beacon of hope. Who needs weapons when you have fists that can create tornadoes? All Might's weapon of choice is his raw power. His signature moves, like the Detroit Smash and United States of Smash, aren't just named after places. They're monumental events. You feel the patriotism in every punch. But All Might isn't just about muscles and motivation. He's got a goofy side too, whether it's his exaggerated reactions, over-the-top smiles, or the way he spits blood mid-sentence. Seriously, someone get this man a doctor. He keeps things light even when the world's falling apart. Amid all this, All Might finds a successor in Izuku Midoriya, a quirkless boy with more heart than muscle. All Might passes One for All to Midoriya, forging a powerful mentor-student bond. He trains Midoriya, pushing him to become the next great hero. Despite his waning strength, All Might joins the faculty at UA High School, teaching foundational hero studies and continuing to inspire and shape the next generation of heroes with his unwavering spirit and infectious optimism. Endeavor!
I am Endeavor. I can take care of the rest of this myself.
Anji Todoroki, aka Endeavor, the #2 pro hero of Japan, is the fiery, no-nonsense hero who's as intense as his flames. If All Might is a burst of sunshine, Endeavor is a roaring inferno. With a flame beard that's practically its own character, and a scowl that could melt steel, he's the hero who means business. Endeavor's quirk is called Hellflame, and it's exactly what it sounds like. The power to generate and control intense flames. This isn't your average campfire. We're talking blazing infernos that can incinerate villains in a heartbeat. His signature moves like Flash Fire Fist and Prominence Burn are basically pyrotechnic displays of heroism. Endeavor's body is his arsenal. This guy is a walking inferno, and he's trained himself to use his powers to their absolute limit. His drive to surpass All Might isn't just about glory, though. It's about proving to himself and everyone else that he's the top hero material. It's like watching a man who's permanently running a marathon, trying to outrun his own insecurities. Now, here's where things get complicated. His obsession with becoming the #1 hero made him push himself and his family beyond their limits. Endeavor's relationship with his kids, especially Shoto Todoroki, is a turbulent mix of conflict and intense emotions. He's a strict father, to put it mildly, pushing Shoto to the brink in hopes of creating the perfect successor. But here's the twist. Beneath that fiery exterior and intense ambition, there's a man who's trying, really trying, to be better. Post All Might's retirement, Endeavor finally gets his chance to be the #1 hero. But with that title comes the realization that being the best isn't just about power. It's about heart, compassion, and making up for past mistakes. His journey to reconnect with his family and become a hero worth admiring is both heart-wrenching and hopeful. Endeavor's story is a blazing roller coaster of highs and lows. One moment you're shaking your head at his stubbornness. The next, you're rooting for him as he tries to patch things up with his kids and live up to the title of #1 hero. Hawks. Let's spread our wings and talk about Keigo Takami, better known as Hawks, the suave feathered hero who commands the sky with style and finesse. At just 18, he soared to the rank of Japan's #3 pro hero. And after All Might's retirement, he effortlessly glided into the #2 spot, making him the youngest top pro hero ever. Hawks' quirk, Fierce Wings, is exactly what it sounds like. Those majestic red wings on his back aren't just for show. They're his primary weapons. He can telekinetically control each feather with pinpoint precision, making them as lethal as daggers or as gentle as a pillow. But here's the twist. Beneath that laid-back exterior and those effortless moves, Hawks is juggling more than a circus performer. He was practically raised by the Hero Public Safety Commission, trained from a young age to be the ultimate hero. And then there's his undercover work. Hawks isn't just a pretty face with feathers. He's a double agent playing the most dangerous game of all. He infiltrates the League of Villains, walking a tightrope between heroism and betrayal. Despite the weight on his wings, his interactions with heroes like Endeavor reveal a depth to his character. Speaking of Endeavor, Hawks has a unique bond with the fiery hero. He respects Endeavor's strength and determination, often acting as a supportive yet cheeky sidekick. Edge Shot.
When they're on the offense, but we didn't come alone. Take a look.
Let's talk about the current number 4 pro hero Edge Shot, the ninja hero who's as sharp as his name suggests. Literally, real name Shinya Kamihira. Edge Shot is the epitome of cool, calm, and razor-focused. Imagine a ninja straight out of a comic book, with the ability to turn his body into paper-thin sheets that can slice through anything. Sounds neat, right? Well, Edge Shot takes it to a whole new level, making origami look like child's play. Edge Shot's quirk, Folder Body, allows him to manipulate his body's form with incredible precision. He can stretch, flatten, and compress his body to extreme levels, making him incredibly versatile in combat. Need to sneak through a crack in a wall? Edge Shot's got it covered. Want to turn your body into a razor-sharp weapon? He's your guy. His abilities make him a master of infiltration and surprise attacks, always keeping villains on their toes. Some of his key moves include Fishhook Snag, Thousand Sheet Pierce, and Zenith. Ryukyu. Ryukyu, or as she's known in her civilian life, Ryuko Tastuma, the number 10 pro hero who's as fierce as she is graceful. Ryukyu's quirk, Dragon, allows her to transform into a colossal dragon. And we're not talking about some dinky lizard. She's a full-on majestic dragon with the size and strength to back it up. When she activates her quirk, she grows to an enormous size, gaining enhanced strength, durability, and the ability to fly. Her dragon form isn't just for show, it's a powerful combat tool. She's got wings, scales, and the ability to breathe fire. This transformation makes her a force of nature, capable of tearing through obstacles and villains with raw power. Plus, she can also revert to her human form, maintaining her sharp mind and leadership skills. But Ryukyu isn't just about raw power and impressive transformations. She's got a heart as big as her dragon form. She's kind, nurturing, and always ready to lend a helping hand, especially to her fellow heroes and interns. She's taken young heroes like Neijira Hado, Ochako Uraraka, and Tsuyu Asui under her wing, literally and figuratively, guiding them with wisdom and warmth. Mirko.
5! This bunny spirit is infectious! Rabbit hero, Mirko!
Rumi Usagiyama, better known as Mirko, the fierce and fearless hero who embodies raw power and relentless energy. If you think rabbits are cute and cuddly, Mirko's here to show you they can also be badass. Mirko's quirk, Rabbit, gives her all abilities of a rabbit, but dial it up to superhero levels. She's got incredible leg strength, allowing her to leap great distances and deliver devastating kicks. Her agility is off the charts, making her one of the most mobile heroes out there. And those ears aren't just for show. They enhance her hearing, giving her a tactical edge in any situation. Imagine if Bugs Bunny had a gym membership and a black belt. Yeah, that's Mirko. Some of her standout moves include Luna Tijeras, which is powerful kick that slices through opponents with the precision of a pair of scissors, and Luna Ring, where she delivers a series of rapid, spinning kicks that can overwhelm her opponents and break through defenses. Best Genist.
脳と筋肉で動いている以上
Tsunagu Hakamada, better known as Best Genist, is the number 3 pro hero who proves that style and substance can indeed go hand in hand. Best Genist's quirk, Fiber Master, allows him to manipulate fibers and fabrics. That might sound like a laundry day superpower, but it's way more badass. He can control the threads in clothing to bind, restrict, or attack enemies. Imagine turning your favorite jeans into a weapon or a shield. He's got that covered. His mastery over fibers means he can immobilize villains with a flick of his wrist, turning fashion into function in the most heroic way possible. Some of his signature moves involve blackout bind, catching cradle, and thread of hope. And let's not forget his dedication to nurturing the next generation of heroes. His mentorship of Bakugo, for instance, shows his commitment to shaping not just powerful heroes, but well-rounded individuals. Eraserhead.
Not fast enough, kids.
He's wrong to think he'll be able to keep our powers erased the whole time.
Eraserhead, or as his friends call him, Shota Aizawa, a hero who's as no-nonsense as he is indispensable. With tired eyes that scream, "I need a nap," his sleepy demeanor can be misleading. Yet, he's the hero who can turn the tide of battle with a single, well-timed glance. Eraserhead's quirk, Erasure, is as straightforward as it sounds. Just a glance from him, and poof! Villainous powers are erased, leaving troublemakers as powerless as a regular Joe. Eraserhead's primary tool is his capture weapon Scarf, which he wields with incredible precision. Whether it's swinging through the air, disarming enemies, or restraining villains, this scarf is as versatile as it is deadly. Combined with his martial arts prowess, it makes him a fearsome opponent even without his quirk. However, he's got a catch. He has to keep his eyes on his targets to maintain the effect. Besides being a dedicated hero, Aizawa is also a teacher at UA High School. He's the kind of teacher who looks like he's always in don't bother me mode, but actually cares deeply about his students. He's got a gruff exterior, but a soft spot for his class. He'll be the first to call out a student's nonsense, but also the first to step in and support them when it counts. Imit Lady. In the hero-filled world of My Hero Academia, where quirks range from the downright explosive to the elegantly mysterious, there's one hero who stands tall, literally. Meet Mat Lady, real name Yu Takayama, the towering titan of heroism, whose charisma is only matched by her colossal size. Mat Lady's quirk, Gigantification, lets her grow to giant proportions. We're talking skyscraper size. She can become as tall as a building, making her the go-to hero for dealing with large-scale disasters. When she's in giant form, her physical strength is off the charts, and she can cause quite a ruckus just by moving. But MT Lady is more than just a big hero with a big presence. She's known for her flair for the dramatic and her love of the spotlight. She embraces the celebrity aspect of being a hero, often striking a pose and turning heroics into a performance. Kamui Woods.
Kamui Woods!
Meet Shinzo Nishia, commonly known as Kamui Woods, the number 7 pro hero who's as in touch with nature as he is with saving the day. Kamui Woodsum. Quirk Arbor lets him manipulate and generate trees and wooden structures from his body. Yes, you heard that right. He's got a literal green thumb. But instead of tending gardens, he's building giant tree barricades and whipping up wooden appendages to tackle villains. His power allows him to extend branches, create sturdy wooden constructs, and even control them with precision. Think of him as a walking, talking lumberjack meets hero. Whether he's creating wooden defenses or lending a helping hand, Kamui Woods proves that being a hero is about using your strengths for the greater good, all while staying true to your roots. Pun intended.